gets a day off. And there's Merrill Kelly. This is his, sixth year with Arizona, with 4 years to Korea after being released by Tampa Bay. And he's been a stalwart of this rotation here in Arizona ever since when they picked him back up.
If you want to get him early. Kelly's first inning ERA this year is 11.57, and it's not just this year. For his career, his first inning ERA is 5.51. Francisco Lindor leads off. First pitch from Kelly, a fastball that misses outside, and we're underway. Lindor has not reached base safely in any of the last 4 games leading off. Just 4 for 21 on this road trip. Rockets that one foul, but deep down the right field line, it's 1-1.
You can see Kelly is not a real hard thrower, 92 miles an hour on this modern gun. Makes me think he's throwing around 88.
We're asking for time. Well, Kelly's out pitches his changeup. For the last 4 starts, the opposition is 2 for 28 against his changeup, a pitch he'll throw about a quarter of the time.
He's a battler.
Suarez in on the grass at third, and Lindor swings and misses over that changeup, and it's 1-2. Jordan Lavella now in his 9th year as the skipper of the Diamondbacks. And Lindor goes down swinging on a high fastball, and Kelly's got a strikeout to start the day.
And we'll take a look at your defense. Excuse me, here it's inside to it. Suarez at second base, he's got a nice glove out in the outfield. Alec Thomas can go get him, and Corbin Carroll. They're 2 guys that can cover, and you need a center fielder here in this big park.
The defense was brought to you by Queensboro Community College. Thus the Q.
I was not informed.
That's why I'm keeping you up to date. Soto 1 for 5 in this series with 4 walks in the first 2 games.
I was trying to think. We have all our sponsors, and I got them in the back of my brain somewhere, in the back recesses. And I saw the Q, and I just couldn't make the connection.
I don't blame you at all. If I were to see the Q, I would try to make the connection too. It's a day game. It's a getaway day. Keith is happy, except for one thing. What? It's 80 degrees, yes, and it's a dry 80 because we're in Phoenix, yes, and the roof is closed. Explain that.
I have no.
Do you think that?
I have no connection with that.
I mean, we talked last night about the Randy Johnson story.
Shit.
Last night, the game cast Matsui.
Sorry, folks. 2-2 count, 1 out.
Could it be that the
Soto up at bat.
Decided the roof is closed? Soto laces one to center.
Hit over towards center, Soto out. Great. 2 outs. Looked like that was a 93-mile-per-hour fastball.
It's usually about 95 by this time of year.
What's up, Joe?
It's 80 degrees right now. You're leaving town.
I'm staying.
All right, Alonso time.
I'm going to hang out with Ed Lynch, my buddy, ex-teammate. It's going to be in the 90s tomorrow, and then Friday it's going to be over 100.
Yeah, I mean that's normal for this time of year. This is winter weather in Phoenix. 80 degrees. 2 out and nobody on. Here's Alonso, who's got 3 career home runs against Kelly and 16 at bats.
Alonso, 341 batting average. Smacks one over towards third. Caught. Throw to first. He's out. Damn.
Outstanding play by Eugenio Suarez to take a double away from Alonso.
That was quick.
Gets up and throws
1, 2, 3 inning.
Suarez, terrific play.
Spot that's never out of sight. How it should be. The Hyundai Tucson. Lease a Hyundai Tucson for $259 a month for 36 months, or get 3.99% APR for 72 months. Hurry in.
pal. You know who's
Hey, Dad. Dad, it's so sweet. You remembered.
It's all about connecting with seamless connectivity from Spectrum.
The Shakaroni's back at Papa John's with more pepperoni and over a half a pound of cheese.
So many orders, we'd staff up.
I am here to work people. Where's the garlic sauce?
Is he always here? He's everywhere. We're making you a Shakaroni for $12.99.
That's right. I live here.
Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces passing homebound. And I need you.
Well, that's our last look at some of the scenery around here in the desert. Beautiful rock there, cacti, looking downtown Phoenix. On their starting lineup for the Diamondbacks.
All right, Cardinals time.
Getting the day off, he is not looking right in the series. It's Tawa with a home run against the Mets in New York against the start of the second day. Second day out of line for Gabriel Moreno.
Senga on the mound.
Corbin Carroll takes the first fastball outside for Senga.
Fastball goes ball. Senga. 6 starts, 3-2 record, ERA of 1.38.
The important ones. So the numbers for Senga.
Down.
Senga was a little under the weather his last start when he faced the Diamondbacks in the last game of the series in New York. Went 4 innings, allowed a run on 5 hits, was in constant trouble. But was able to limit the damage.
Foul, counts 2-1.
7 pitches in those 4 innings, and at that point, that was enough for him. And he's feeling much better today for his second straight start against Arizona. A team he's now faced 3 times. He has a career ERA against the Diamondbacks of 1.
Yep. And he's got a loss in there. He's 2-1.
And that was that last start. Okay.
What's up, Steven?
He's lost that game 4-2, and Senga took the defeat.
3-1 count.
Giving up 1 run in that start, Senga's now allowed 2 earned runs or fewer in 14 straight starts going back to 2023. Carroll
Foul, full count.
On the cutter. 3-2. The only
They said that was a cutter from Senga.
Streak of starts, allowing 2 earned runs or fewer, was not good back in 85 and 86. He had 15 straight.
Full count for Carroll.
Yeah, Doc, 85. It was a match of the year for him. Wonderful. I got to play behind that. And I told myself, you know, if I'm playing behind the Bob Gibson,
Waiting for the pitch.
Kershaw, those aces, it was so much fun.
Carroll shaking it off after fouling that ball off his leg. 3-2 coming from Senga.
Hit, foul, first base side. Damn.
Carroll 2 years ago beat out Senga for the Rookie of the Year, rather handily. It's 2 for 9 against Senga in their head-to-head matchups.
That's down.
And Senga, this is down.
Lead off walk. Damn, Senga.
And there it is, Genesis. Mets starting infield. Brett Beatty gets his first start since his recall. Acuna back at Sabubase. Perrin's back behind the plate. Jeff McNeil, Mr. Versatile, he's out in left field.
There's Ronaldo Perdomo. And he takes a sinker that misses for ball 1.
Watch Carroll. He can steal the base. Nimmo is DHing today because he kind of tweaked that knee last night.
Senga's got much better at holding runners than he was his rookie season. He's got Luis Torrens and his cannon behind the plate. Opposing base stealers have been thrown out 4 out of 5 this year with Senga on the mound.
He's very fidgety at first base with that lead.
Perdomo pops one up. Beatty should have an easy play. Down ground, he's got it for the first out. Luis Torrens, since the Mets picked him up last year, has outpaced everybody in baseball in going out. Opposing base team. He's been terrific.
What I love about Terenz's arm, it's got a great arm and great pop time, but he throws a dart to second base. There's no bleeding to right field that bleeds into the runner. He is on target.
Here's Pavin Smith batting third in the order, playing first base today. And he takes the first sinker outside of the ball.
I didn't feed him yet.
4 in this series.
1 on, 1 out. Ball to Smith. Counts 1-0. Pavin Smith versus the Mets. He's 2 for 11.
Still well over 800. Senga misses away with a fastball.
Interesting, Joseph. Another ball from Senga. Fastball missed. Counts 2-0.
Jorge has had his problems against the left-hand hitters this year. Righties are only just 143 against him, but the lefties 279.
Strike. Cutter. Counts 2-1.
Again, Carroll is like the Energizer coming over there at first base with his lead. He is very fidgety.
Damn, my nose is killing me.
Strike.
Looks like a knee-high fastball. Counts 2-2.
Keeping it all away from the left-hand hitter. So
Jumping around a lot at first base. You know, if pitcher times it right, throwing to first or throwing to plate, he can catch up in the air.
but more so on the pickoff. here.
Still coughing.
Time.
Ball outside. Going to second. Out. Boom. 2 outs. Carroll is out. He tried to steal second. No good.
I don't know if that was meant to be a delayed steal, but Terens with a perfect one-hop strike to Lindor got the tag down for the second out.
He got a good. I thought he had a pretty good walking lead there. Another nice play. Look at that. I'm sorry, Lindor. He's got great hands.
Good shit, Lindor.
Between hop. That's not an easy play. Saved the game. Game 1. A tougher play. Ball thrown into the runner.
So 2 out, nobody on. 3-2 to Smith.
Foul. Third base side. Keep the count full.
See, he got a good lead there and a good.
See, I thought he was up in the air when the pitch came home, and that's why it looked like he had delayed it, Keith. That's what we were talking about, all that movement at first base. You know, I think it affected his jump. And Smith takes low ball 4, so the second walk of the inning for Senga.
Another walk. Another walk from Senga.
That he's thrown. Smith able to lay off it.
Well, the one thing the hitters have to do with a split finger or a fork ball or a ghost ball is, as Mindy always teaching here, but you've got to get that split finger or fork ball, got to make the pitcher get it up.
Disengagement by Senga. Smith is standing right in the bag. Josh Naylor hitting cleanup, DHing today. He's had some rough moments.
1 on, 2
in the
outs.
field, but
308 average for Naylor.
First 2 games of this series.
He can hit.
Hit. Over towards first. Alonso's got it. Tag of the base. Boom.
Third out.
I'll take that, sir.
Senga works around a couple of walks with some help from Torres.
Commercial break.
you, but think it's just out of reach? This Memorial Day, Hanko's Tile and Stone is making it easier than ever. Up to 40% off all stock tile and 10% off all stone fabrication, only for a limited time. But hey, maybe updating your home isn't a big deal for you. Maybe paying full price sounds just fine. Or maybe it's time to love your space again.
Experience peace of mind for
Second inning.
Top of the second, Nimmo leads off.
Kelly. Nimmo DHing today.
Yeah, Nimmo's going to DH today. 211 average, 7 homers, 23 RBI, 678 OPS, 0 for 11 on the season against the Diamondbacks. Ball outside, counts 2-0.
Yes. He's fine today.
He could play the field if necessary, but those who DH role today.
Next pitch. Strike. Counts 2-1.
Nimmo's 0 for his last 14. So he's batting average straight to 211. Torrens and Beatty to follow. Really offbeat lineup with Torrens hitting 5th today, but that's how much confidence Mendy has in him.
Hit. Lined over towards left center. That's going to drop. Nimmo might be able to get to second here. He's going to second.
And Brandon cruises into second base for the leadoff double.
Looked like he was limping a tiny bit.
6th double of the year.
He's on second.
I like to see Brandon do.
Good hustle there.
200, 220 hitter. But he's decided to pull a lot more and try to hit more
Good.
power. But when he uses that,
One on, no out.
I think he has so much more value.
We've got a sinker, and he took it the other way.
Perfect answer. It's textbook. And he's it's almost 3/4.
He's running okay. Yesterday, he was not later in the game, but that's a lot better today. He was Torrens. You know how efficient he is. Hit the ball to the right
Strike.
side.
Counts 0-1 for Torrens. Torrens 235 average, 1 home run, 10 RBIs, 680 OPS.
Just opening up that hole to the right side of the infield.
Last time Torrens hit this high in the order, he was a Seattle Mariner in 2022. Batting 5th today. Kelly, this is with curveball.
Curveball inside, ball counts 1-1.
His last start was the first game of the doubleheader Sunday against the Cardinals. Alvarez started the next 3. This is new. It's a full rework. Torrens went toward the middle of the diamond. Perdomo ranging to his left.
Out.
Throws out Torrens.
Torrens thrown out at first. Work was okay. I don't know what's for dinner. That's a good question. I might make some eggs or something.
The rule is anything to the right of the shortstop you hold, anything to the left of the shortstop you go. So I got to think that Brandon, he would have had to bust there and maybe safety first with that knee.
Maybe. So he's still at second with 1 out. Here's Brett Beatty, his last big league.
Oh, shit. Brett Beatty's in the lineup tonight.
Third when he hit his first home run of the year against the Phillies. And then he got
The ball to Beatty. 204 average, 1 homer, 4 RBIs, 597 OPS.
And he had just begun to get hot when he was set down after a rough start. He was 6 for 18 over his last 7 games with 3 extra base hits.
Fouling back.
Catcher. And back 1.
Counts 1-1. D-backs won 3 of 5 games.
The key ingredients to the season series so far. Mets have struggled to get the big hit.
Mets offense 4 for 25 with runners in scoring position.
They couldn't get the big hit late.
Not good.
And that is why they have lost 3 of 5 to Arizona, trying to split the season series in this final game today.
Swing and a miss. Counts 1-2.
Right toe, had not played the last few days for Syracuse. They had to check him out to make sure that he was healthy enough when they called him up for the first game of this series. You can see he has dominated the minors, but
Certainly has.
just never got the traction in the big leagues. They had enough runway last year. 1-2 coming to Brett. And this is blown away with the curve. 2 balls, 2 strikes. His son Acuna hitting 7th.
2-2 count. My scalp is really fucking itchy. I don't know why. I need a new conditioner or something, man.
2-2 to Brett.
Hit over towards first. To second. He dropped it. Tower dropped it. 2 runners on. And we're in scoring position.
Ground ball when he boots it for an error.
Let's see.
Nimmo on third. Brett's on first with 1 out.
Came up and it just did. I don't know what he's up for. I guess he figured it rolled up his shoulder.
Oh, Tower thought it was gonna pop up, and he couldn't find it. Look at him looking for it. He's like a dog looking for his bone.
So 1st and 3rd, 1 out. See if the Mets can cash it in with
Acuna, 298 average. Swing and a miss. Curveball counts 0-1. No home runs yet. 4 RBI, 7.31 OPS. This season, he's 2 for 7 with 1 stolen base against AZ. Prediction Acuna home run. Hopefully, you're right, man.
I like that.
Because whenever you say prediction home run, it's usually a strikeout.
Coming in. And he missed the
Ball just on the outside. Counts 1-1.
You see him shaking his head. It's not where he wanted to throw it.
Acuna hitting just 158 with runners in scoring position. The only guy who has excelled in driving in runs has been Alonso.
1-1 count. That's a strike. Outside corner. Counts 1 and 2. They said that was his sinker. Ryan Blanky is the home plate umpire.
Gibson rounding out the crew. Field a double play down the Acuna would be hard to double up. And he goes down swinging.
Damn. Struck him out.
Kelly to strike out Acuna for the 2nd out.
He struck him out with relative ease. 2 outs. That was an important bat, baby.
Deep sea fishing.
Down break on that curveball for the 2nd strikeout for Kelly. So
Jeff McNeil.
Jeff has a couple home runs on his
2 for 9, a pair of home runs and 4 RBIs against Maryland in his
13 on this road trip, 0 for his last 10.
career.
And he takes that first fastball inside, ball 1. And much as
Ball.
was the case
Counts 1-0.
in the first half last year when McNeil struggled, they are just pounding him inside.
Well, they did last year. That's, you got to look in there or take it. And see, I'm up here. I'm not in the box. It's easier said than done.
Pop up.
Again, it pops it up.
Foul and back into the stands.
So, second half last
I think that was the fastball. Counts 1-1.
Great second half. He was 925 OPS after the All-Star break.
With the turning point was Eric Chavez, and Jeff mentioned it, that Eric Chavez said, look, don't chase 300. Too far down. Just take it day by day. And if you're not going to get to 300 where you are at the All-Star break with that many at-bats.
That's down.
That had a positive
Counts
effect
2 and 1.
on Jeff. He's got that torpedo bat.
Debo double to lead off the inning. Baby reached on the error. Only able to strike out Acuna for the 2nd out. 2-1 to McNeil. Tyrone Taylor would be next. And Jeff
Swing and a miss. Curveball counts 2 and 2. Not what we wanted there from the flying squirrel. Do they still call him that?
A lot of curveballs early in this game. That's a pitch he throws about 10% of the time.
30 pitches from Kelly.
Early in this game.
I think he recognizes that it feels good in his hand. It's been a good pitch for him. It's been a strike pitch.
Here's the 2-2.
Why not go to the ball?
Using his changeup as an out pitch, that's thrown into this at bat yet to McNeil. 2-2 coming. And that's ripped down the right field.
Foul.
Foul.
Damn, if that was a base hit, that would have brought a runner home.
Again, and Jeff turned on it. After setting him up for the changeup.
for a backdoor curve. Anything secondary here.
This will be the 22nd pitch of the inning for Kelly.
Jeff on top of the plate as well.
That back line.
Strike. Caught him looking. That's horrible. 3 outs.
They kept coming inside with the fastball. He finally gets the deal. Back-to-back strikeouts for Kelly to strand a runner at third.
A history of winning started. 65 games, losing steam, losing sweat.
We've identified the problem. What is the solution?
A drink scientifically designed to hydrate better than water, so they can sweat more, win more, and change the game forever.
Actually, we called our stuff Gatorade.
Well, another stranded
If you
in
keep
scoring
making that
position,
face, it's gonna stay
which has
like
been the theme of the Mets
I was trying to get my own car insurance.
that. Well, that's easy. USAA.
last couple of weeks.
I thought that was for the military.
Flying Squirrel can't find a nut. Yeah, well, what are you gonna
Grandpa
do?
served. He joined USAA. He shared membership with your mom, so she'll give it to you.
Really?
And they'll take good care of you.
USAA. Members who switch save an average of $725 annually on auto insurance.
Check it out.
Pizza Hut's Cheesy Bites Pizza is a game changer. With 28 cheese-filled bites around the crust, every single bite is a highlight. The Cheesy Bites Pizza, starting at $12.99. Get it on the Pizza Hut app.
See that trail through the mountain? I believe that's Keith's Trail. Got renamed after it suit Keith's knee.
That's a very large grassy knoll.
Not much grass up there. Mostly gold.
All right, here we go. Bottom of the second.
Home second inning, Eugenio Suarez leads off against Kodai Senga, who threw only one forkball in the first inning.
Down, ball, counts 1-0.
Slider to start off Suarez, 1-0.
Suarez, 202 average, 10 homers, 23 RBI, 761 OPS, 4 for 19 against the Mets this season with 3 RBIs. Foul. Fastball. Counts 1-1.
The last player to get a hit against Kodai's forkball was Max Muncy of the A's, who's now back in the minor leagues. Not the Dodgers, Max Muncy.
Swing and a miss, counts 1-2. Look like a fastball.
Seen it the last couple of days? He's wearing glasses now. They diagnosed him with an astigmatism. We went to the same ophthalmologist that Kike Hernandez had gone to. Kike started wearing glasses batting.
Upstairs, counts 2-2.
Once he's been struggling so much, he got his eyes checked, and now he's wearing glasses.
You know, to me, you as a hitter, you would have to get used to wearing glasses. I don't like that. You know, that's an adjustment.
Suarez fouls off a 96-mile-an-hour fastball. Contact lenses is important. Pitchers wearing glasses now.
Yes. I wouldn't want
2-2 count.
You know, I would not ever use that technique of the helmet, the ear flap, seating line, because I can see the curvature around the ear. I didn't let them distract me. That's why I never wore a flap.
Foul.
When I came up to the big leagues, I had to wear the first
2-2.
flap. Then after after you were rookie, do whatever you wanted. I just saw that in my eye, and I did not like it.
Seventh pitch of the at-bat.
Down, bounced in the dirt. Full count.
Depot getting it done. Lowest ERA in the National League. So he doesn't qualify for the official stats, but just go by 5 starts. He's right behind his countryman Yamamoto.
Down. Did he go? He stopped the swing in time. That's a third walk from Senga. Third walk from Senga. The Phillies have been playing better ball too, Joseph. They're starting to catch up on my Mets in the NL East. Gurriel Jr. 219 average. Senga stepped off.
When it comes to the check swing, Ronnie's a pitcher. I know you're a hitter. I'm Switzerland.
I think you are partial to you lean a little left to the pitchers.
He's showing bunt. I don't know why. Fouling back counts on. Maybe just move the runner to second or third.
Look what pitchers can play.
No.
Feel their position well. Don't hold your breath. Get hit. You know, it's 9 years ago today. 9 years ago today. That Bartolo Colon with his home run.
That's right. And a great call you had in San Diego.
And James Shields was never the same.
And I loved Ronnie's chuckle too. It was a great call.
Swing and a miss. Counts 0-2.
Swings and misses of the slider.
That was the slider from Ghost.
Nothing in two.
So he's got a 219 average, 6 home runs, 20 RBIs, 668 OPS, 6 for 20 against the Mets with a home run and a pair of RBIs on the season.
He helped himself with the bat.
Yeah, I feel you, Joe. What did you think about the NFL draft? Swing and a miss. He's out. One down. How'd you like your draft picks, Joseph? What's your team again? Are you a Panthers fan? Or a Cowboys fan? Where are you again? I forgot what your team is.
Tom Seaver was pretty good at it.
Yes.
Jerry Kuzma was a terrible player. Colfax was a terrible player. Bob Newell. Bob Newell went over 70.
Why'd they hold your message back?
Hank the Gary.
Oh, shit. Aldi. Adley. How do I say your name? Damn. Golden State Warriors. What happened?
He was the guy that Lindor tagged out in the first
I forgot what happened in that game. I know the Knicks won. Michael, what's up, Michael? Yeah, I'm rooting for the Warriors for you. Counts 2-0 for Thomas. Thomas up at bat. He's got a 286 batting average. David. The Knicks have a big game tonight.
6 hitters. Behind Thomas 2-0.
I thought they were only down a game. Oh, Golden State Warriors is up a game.
Yes, I think you're right. 38 to 30.
Oh, Curry's hurt. That's why you're upset. Oh. But they're up a game, so hey. What's Curry's injury? Hit? That was the... fuck. It's going to drop left center. He's going home. Is he out? He's out at home. What a brilliant throw from the outfield. Holy shit. Oh, my God. Wow. Oh, Steve said hamstring. Joe said hamstring. Yeah, I'm sorry your guy's hurt there for the Golden State Warriors. Well, it was to Lindor, and then it was to Louise. But still.
He is out.
And he's out by a lot.
That is fundamental.
That was good. So it was Taylor to Lindor to Louise to get the runner out at home by a lot. That is teamwork there, fellas. 2 outs and a man on second. Next man up is Tawa. 190 average, takes a fastball for a strike, counts 0-1.
Use the place in front of you. Brown second base hard. And once Lindor throws home, you advance to third.
Yeah, I'll be watching the Knicks tonight. I'll be watching tonight. I'm thinking they're going to win another upset. Counts 0-2 for Tawa. They said his nickname is the Tower of Power.
Came right where he needed it to be.
Perfect long hop.
That's going to bounce in the dirt. Runner's going to go to third.
Thomas over to third.
There's your run of the advances.
Damn. Come on, Sanga.
Did you notice?
I know, David. I know. It's just fucking like, but it's shit like that, you know? They just had a great play, got the runner out at home, and now you're going to move this fast dude all the way over to third base now.
Now you can't advance. And I said, the door. Oh, it's McNeil. That's right. So that doesn't make sense. Don't pay attention.
That's down again. Counts 2-2.
It's 2-2.
Tawa, 190 average, 5 home runs, 11 RBI, 754 OPS. He's 1 for 11 against the Mets on the season with an RBI and a home run.
He decided to go to Stanford on a baseball scholarship and then get his first taste of big league action this year. 2-2.
Got him, struck him out. Mets get out of the jam. Some really good defense there. Good job. We're going to the third, scoreless. I picked the Knicks to win the first 2 games, so I had them to win Monday, and I have them to win tonight. Everyone's looking at me like I'm crazy, but I'm already 50% right. So. Yeah, it happens. What are you going to do, Joe? What are you going to do? So I was watching a movie from my childhood, and I didn't realize how traumatizing the scene was. It's in RoboCop towards the end, where he crashes. He crashes into like toxic wastewater, and then it falls on one of like the villains that tried to kill him, and the guy comes up out of like this toxic water, and he's all like deformed and everything. And then he gets run over and he's killed. But I forgot how traumatizing that scene in that movie was when I was like, I don't know, 5, 6 years old. I don't know if many of you know what the scene that I'm talking about is, but RoboCop, towards the end. Traumatized the shit out of me as a kid. That and you guys remember the Brave Little Toaster? When there's 2 scenes. When the AC gets mad at them, the AC gets mad at him, and he's like, "You think I like being stuck in this wall?" And then he explodes because he gets overworked. That, and then the Brave Little Toaster's nightmare, where the toaster, I don't know if it's a girl or a boy. I don't fucking know. I'm not going to fucking give a toaster a gender. But it's getting chased by the clown with the forks. And the clown is like a firefighter. And he's like, run. That traumatized me as a kid. Strike. Counts 0-1.
Westboro 38 runs, Bob 1137.
Yeah, the crane in the junkyard, yeah. That was fucking weird.
Taylor Brown's one third. Suarez picks it.
Out. Taylor out at first.
Suarez got good glove. I don't know what kind of. I haven't seen it.
The crane in the junkyard was so weird at the end.
He's sure-handed. Good field. Good fundamentals.
Really nice play. Going to his right to Ramalanto of a double in the first inning. Francisco Lindor
0 for 1 on the day. Struck out in the first, has 7 home runs in the season.
Great tag and a terrific relay throw in this game. Let's check it with Steve.
The Dark Crystal. I never heard of it.
In this series, you were talking about how guys don't move around in the box as much as they used to.
The Dark Crystal counts 1-0 for Lindor.
Today took a quick poll, and I was somewhat surprised when 5 guys I spoke to said that they.
No, I never saw this.
Around the box to varying degrees. Now, Francisco Lindor
counts 1-1 for Lindor. Never saw that movie.
He says he moves around so much that he doesn't feel like he has a set position in the batter's box. On the other side of things, though, and more commonly, is a guy like Luis Torrens, who said he's only moved one
Ball
time
counts
this
2-1.
season when he was facing Christopher Sanchez of the Phillies, and the sinker was particularly nasty. That day, he moved up in the box to try and.
How about the end of Who Framed Roger Rabbit when oh shit, hit over towards right field. Right center. That should be a double. He's going to stop at second. All right, 1 out double.
Nicely played off the wall by Thomas. And
No, I never saw that one either.
about 3. His 6th double of the year.
The end of Who Framed Roger Rabbit when Christopher Lloyd's character is it's proven that he's a cartoon, and he gets run over by the steamroller and he's flat, and then he gets up and he comes back to life.
Right up the plate. That was a changeup. Yep.
Yeah, I remember Entreyu. Isn't Entreyu also an alternative rock band?
So runner in scoring position for Soto, lined up to center field his first time up.
So Keith, just back
Counts
to
0-1.
point, it does feel like the most common movement is guys moving up in the box a little bit when they feel like there's a really good sinker. Tyrone Taylor said the same thing. Brandon Nimmo. The one outlier is Brett Beatty, who says he never moves up in the box, but occasionally he will move closer to the plate if he feels like that outside pitch is being called for a strike that he can't get to.
I always felt uncomfortable moving up in the plate. I had to do it on a split finger.
What was so special about the never-ending story, though? I don't get it.
That makes perfect sense. I always felt the pitches were on top of you.
Because I never saw those movies either. 0-2 count for Soto. Soto, he went around.
So Kelly handling Soto, striking out on 3 pitches, and Juan's troubles with runners in scoring position continue.
He's struggling right now. Your four-seamer. Want to come up and in, tied him up. He's in a little bit of a forest right now.
Now 4 for 30 with runners in scoring position. 2 out. Lindor still at second. Here's Alonso. With a hot shot to third.
Alonso.
Really nice playoff.
Ball. Counts 1-0. Alonso 0 for 1, grounded out in the first. 9 home runs in the season. He's got 34 RBIs on the season.
With that day, he still came into the day leading the league in batting and on-base percentage.
Yes, I remember Arch for the Dark. Are you talking about the one? Are you going to tell me about the swimming pool episode that everybody talks about? Of course I remember that show. 1-1 count for Alonso.
League lead in RBIs and doubles.
Yes.
And hits.
Atreyu, the flying horse, in quicksand, and never-ending story wrecked me. He died? Yes, I remember Goosebumps. Goosebumps didn't scare me as much as Are You Afraid of the Dark as a kid. Counts 1-2. Alonso steps out of the box. The Are You Afraid of Dogs episode that scared me the most were so it was the swimming pool episode, there was a pirate episode, and there was one where the kids just get locked in the mall and then they stay there forever and then the episode ends. I'm like, wow, that's fucking traumatizing. Oh, the Dollhouse one! Dude, the Dollhouse episode, that was fucking wild. Pardon my French. Counts 1-2.
Completely dominated the Mets. 13 innings, 4 hits.
All right, I'll look up the Entreyu scene in this commercial break.
1-2 coming. He lays off and trickles away from Guerrero, but not far enough for the score to do anything.
Got the wicket breaking ball, and he pitches up with the fastball in the strike zone. You know, all these pitches have been down so far, but he was up and down the ladder, just textbook.
The Swamp of Sadness.
Two coming.
2-2 count.
Change up, it's 3-2.
Full count for Alonso. Full count.
With his high school teammate, Kyle Tucker. So a great year for the Cubs. They could both be free agents after this year. They are both earning themselves money every day. Cubs are the best offensive team in the league.
So the horse is just going to die in the pit.
Terrific. Carson Kelly has been the outlier. With 700 career OPS over 9 seasons. That did 1306
And then
OPS.
that's it? He dies?
Killing people. They're averaging 6 runs per game. Yep.
All right.
And it gets tough.
Full count for Alonso. Foul and back.
You look at that second note right there, 500 or better teams they played against. Only one series, really, against a sub-500 team. So that, to me, that carries a lot of weight.
Biggest issue right now is with their starting pitching. 3-2 coming, and he fouls off another one. They got Justin Steeler, ace out for the season. Shota Imanaga.
Indiana Jones melting faces scene.
Javier Assad, who was their fourth starter, on the IL with an oblique, so they're having to patch together the rotation.
So the horse just dies, and then what happens to the kid
On Sunday, it's
in that scene?
10th pitch of the bat, and Pete.
Alonso just ripped one to left field, but he's out. Another one stranded in scoring position, going to bottom of the third. Babe! Babe!
This just in. Same game parlay from Bet365 just keeps getting better.
That's correct. It's now even easier to create your own unique bet. You could choose anyone. Like this. Run time, totals, home runs. With a same game parlay, the choice is truly yours.
Download the app and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365.
You can do better than this. We the hungry deserve a better burger. A burger made to order and hand smashed into greatness. No longer shall we suffer at the spatula of mediocrity. America, this is the burger we deserve. Today, we smash 3. One nation with liberty and extra napkins for all. About private stick paying it off over time. No fees, no interest.
You know what else is no interest? Me.
You can pay your own way.
Excuse me, sir. The captain needs you back in the car.
Oh, yeah.
I don't understand the purpose of that scene, though. Why did the fucking horse have to die? Now I gotta read about this movie now, because now I'm wondering what happened.
On third, it takes fastball outside for Kodai Senga.
Herrera, 200 average, 1 homer, 4 RBIs, 598 OPS, 3 for 7 on the series, took a ball, counts 1-0.
Moreno was scratched last night, out again today. In the first game of the series, Moreno made a diving tag on Tyrone Taylor at the plate, banged up his left side.
Counts 2-0.
The last couple of days. Herrera had a good night last night, so single and double and a walk.
Sure did.
Switch hitter, takes fastball for
Strike, counts 2-1.
As you mentioned last night, Gary, how often you see a late scratch, a guy that comes to the ballpark thinks he's going to be on the bench, goes through all his pregame, and then all of a sudden it's a late scratch, and you're in the lineup, and he has a great day.
Seems to happen all the time. Corbin Carroll on deck.
Strike, counts 2-2.
Cutter for a strike, and it's 2-2. Full count for Senga.
Full count.
It's already his 4th through the first 9 batters he's faced. Walked the first 3, then he went to 3-2 on. And he walks Herrera as well. So
Walked him.
Walks. First time through the order for Senga. They've been averaging 3.3 walks per 9. New York Mets baseball on SFY is brought to you by the State Farm agent of the game, Fort Pauley of Glendale, New York. Contact Fort at FortPauley.com. By Hyundai, test drive a new Hyundai today, only at your local Hyundai dealer. And by Queensborough Community College. College as unique as you. That's it. That's the cue. It's your cue. wrong. Carroll will walk his first time up. First time we've seen Sanger really struggle with his control this year. Something that happened to him a lot.
Counts 1-0.
Rookie season in 2023, as he was getting adjusted to the
Counts 2-0.
baseball, which doesn't have as much tackiness as Japanese baseball. But this is the first time this season where he has really struggled to throw his fastball for strikes. Some of the interaction between catcher and umpire. And lately, the home plate umpire speaks tremendous beyond the plate.
On the back up. Interesting. Get off my back.
Remember Shaq Crawford?
Yes, he hung around it. You know something? I was just going to mention that, and I couldn't think of the umpire because, of course, Shaq was my rookie year. He retired after that. He put his arm around the catcher's waist. It's like you want to dance.
I always thought that, if there's a foul pop-up or something, wild pitcher would
Counts 2-1.
disengage.
Well, I think he would take his hand away right away. Shaq was old when I was an older umpire. There were a lot, when I came up in 74, there was still that Sudol was umpiring, and they were all guys that.
It says the horse comes back to life.
Stetson had that.
And that misses ball 4. And Sanger issues back-to-back walks to start the third.
And he walked
10
him.
batters, 5 walks. And Jeremy Hefner is going to go out and see if he can provide any assistance.
Well, he's just lost it, and he's a control pitcher, Sanger. So this is really out of the ordinary. Sanger always worries about his mechanics. Sometimes
What's the creature thing that protects him? What the fuck is that thing? What's that white creature? Or is that the enemy?
Not good. 5 walks matches career high. But 2 innings plus. So the Diamondbacks will try to cash it in. 3 straight innings, same as one that he got batter. He got out of it in the first inning because Carroll was caught stealing.
All right, 2 on, no out. Next man up.
Plate on Thomas's double. He's got another jam to work with here in the third. He's bringing corners in against Perdomo, thinking he might be bunting. Perdomo fouled out the bases first time up. Got Herrera slow runner at second, and he does
Bunting,
there.
and that's a high pitch. Counts 1-0.
Perdomo's another one of these modern day shortstops, 6'3", big, tall shortstop.
Gunnar Henderson will
Bunting. There's the bunt. That's going to move the runners. Out at third. 1 out. 1 on first and second. There's the fourth. And that was that last pitch was pitch 50 from Sanger.
You get a slow runner at second base, and that ball stayed so close to the plate that Torrens was able to get Herrera easily in third.
You know, it's one thing when you have a guy that has a good push runner, but sometimes it's different when you square around with the pitcher. How often does Perdomo bunt? Sacrifice, hardly ever.
David Smith, it's a double play ball. Acuna with
Double play ball out at second. Out at first. Good shit, Mets. We're going to the fourth.
like that, side retired. Sega out of Bess. Now the Mets quickly get out of it.
What do you do when things get tough? You don't give up. You stand your ground. If you've been diagnosed with metastatic prostate cancer or tried hormone therapy, ask your doctor about Pluvicto. Pluvicto is not chemotherapy. It's a different treatment that targets PSMA-positive cells. It's now FDA approved after 1 hormone therapy and before chemotherapy.
Pluvicto involves contact with radioactivity, which may increase the risk for cancer and cause fetal harm. Drink plenty of fluids, urinate often, use contraception, and talk to your doctor about ways to reduce the risk of exposing others to radiation during and after treatment. Pluvicto can cause low levels of blood cell counts, kidney problems, and infertility. Tell your doctor if you have weakness, pale skin, shortness of breath, bleeding or bruising more easily, an infection, or changes in urination. Side effects include decreased blood cell counts, tiredness, dry mouth, nausea, appetite loss, joint or back pain, and constipation. Ask your doctor about Pluvicto, because every day without cancer progression is a victory.
Yeah, we did, David. Because we can't get any runners home. How many times have they had runners in scoring position and they can't get anybody home? Just these last, 4 or 5 games.
Long looking for his first hit of the year. He drives one. Deep left field. That goes up to back near the wall. It's out of here. Bartolo has done it.
I remember when he hit that home run.
This is one of the great moments in the history of baseball. Bartolo Colon has gone deep.
I don't think anybody's left from that Mets team. Granted, that was 2016.
And see the Colon at bats for 2 seasons. Yes. For that moment, in order to have a full right.
You would never have thought he would be capable of that. And it's just remarkable. It's a great moment. That was actually one of the few West Coast games that I stayed up late and saw live. Imagine that.
Nemo, strike, counts on 1.
Snapped an 0-for-14 stretch with the double left center his first time up. That came leading off the second. He was left stranded. Lindor doubled in the third, and he was stranded as well. Both teams have had their opportunities early in this game. That's with a couple of doubles, and the Diamondbacks with 5 walks in the first 3 innings. With both
1-1 count.
Fast.
Nemo hit, bounce over towards first. Pitcher covers, out.
Here, you mentioned something about Perdomo and the sacrifice bunts.
All right, I'm watching the link that you just showed me.
Sacrifices in 22 and 23, so obviously they bunt with him a lot. But I'm with you. It's early in the game. You've got a hot hitter at the plate.
He's hitting second in the lineup with 3, 4, and 5 behind him. Very nice. We should clap.
Oh, I don't think she's stopping. She's constant. So Mr. Renz. And he's back up the middle. Deflected by Kelly out to Perdomo.
And Torrens out at first.
1-6-3 put out, 2 down.
And with him, Luis, with the second baseman, have been up the middle to get it out of Joe.
I think that's what they said if he doesn't deflect. So 2 out and nobody on. And here is Brett Beatty, who reached on an error about the second baseman Tower his first time up.
Counts 1-1.
Start calling him Jim Williams if you go. Smaller powerhouses. Too big.
First at bat, he chased one, and missed that last swing. It's really, the high pitch is a tough pitch to lay off. You have to. It looks so big, and you have a good grapefruit coming in. It's not a grapefruit. It's a baseball.
I mean, it's kind of a sad scene, but. Oh, look, a 1-2-3 inning for the Mets. Great.
Baseball is back, and it's time to bring the heat with Fanatic Sportsbook.
I mean, it wasn't as sad as I thought it was going to be.
Win or lose.
I read the
Your fan cash for authentic MLB
the cliff notes. It's the
and other collectibles.
something of sadness.
On top of that,
So he sinks because of the sadness.
bonus bets across your first 10 days. Bet on baseball
But he comes back at the end. So
Fanatic Sportsbook.
how sad can he be if he comes back at the end?
Typically athletic. Right now, you're pathetic. Rick, once you start listening to me, it's going to be hard to stop. Shame. And if you don't have the right auto coverage, cost of this can hit you out of nowhere. So get Allstate, save money, and be protected from mayhem, like me.
The Shaq-a-Roni's back at Papa John's with more pepperoni and over half a pound of cheese.
So many orders, we staff up.
I am here to work, people. Where's the garlic sauce?
Is he always here? He's everywhere. We're making you a Shaq-a-Roni for $12.99.
I have a sad scene. We paid a guy $700 million to never drive in runners and walk to first base and hope and pray for Alonso to drive in. Yeah.
Keeping tabs?
Now that is a sad scene
So many
and a
choices
sad
in
story.
US City. Booking.com, booking.yeah.
Your live same-game parlay presented by Fanatic Sportsbook. You're up to 10% fan cash back on your bets. Win or lose, use fan cash on team gear on fanatics.com for bonus bets in the Fanatic Sportsbook app. Stay tuned for exclusive offers all season long.
Thank you for that information, Steve.
Anytime here. Oh, look at that. That's Scottsdale. The old church, old Spanish style church.
Indeed, Joseph. Senga back on the mound.
Josh
Naylor popped one up right field, shallow right.
Soto plenty of time to get under.
Out.
One pitch and one retire for Senga. It was originally named Pumpkinville.
Arizona does not observe daylight savings time. Their jet skis were invented by Phoenix native Clayton Jacobus II. Birthplace of Cody Bellinger, Stevie Nicks, and Linda Carter.
3 hours.
Shit.
And Wonder Woman was born here.
I had the pleasure to be in her company. Really class act.
Eugenio Suarez drew a walk, was thrown out of the plate in the second inning.
Ball and a strike for Suarez. He was walked earlier.
His first 10 batters today. The last time that a Met starter walked 5 of his first 10 batters, you got to go back to 2013. Zach Wheeler in his rookie season did that against the Giants. So you just out with wildness to start this game. Mostly fastballs and cutters. Looking for a quick inning after throwing 51 pitches in the first 3 innings. And Suarez waves at the slider, and that's the third strikeout.
You got him out.
I'd be surprised now if Senga has rights the ship. It's such a bad omen when you have a pitcher on the nose and you let him off the hook.
What is Manchester by the Sea even about?
The standard for Senga so far this season, he struggled first time through the order, got much better second time through, and then even better
2 outs.
the third time.
Strike to Gurriel. Counts 0-1.
For a strike to Gurriel, nothing one. Looks like
Did I miss an out?
Settling in. One more secondary pitches.
Ball inside. Counts 1-1.
Mostly fastballs and cutters in the first 3 innings.
Gurriel's 0-1. Struck out in the second. 6 home runs on the season.
Gurriel struck out on 3 pitches his first time.
Down.
Lays off the 4-ball 2-1.
This is the home run that kind of gave it 2-run home run. Peterson was cruising along. Had 3 hits last night, and he has found himself that last game in New York, and he's been hitting ever since.
Gurriel takes a slider for a strike. And it's 2-2.
Strike counts 2-2. Wasn't Casey Affleck also in a movie where he stranded in the desert and killed one of his friends
286 against him.
for mercy?
Second time through 204. Third time through 059.
2-2 count.
To get sharper as the game goes along. 2-2 to Gurriel. And he slaps one on the ground to Alonso. He'll take it.
Alonso tags first base after that slapper. That's the end of 4. We're going to the 5th. Scoreless in Phoenix.
And I reciprocate your generosity.
You know what's surprising?
What, how well we're handling all this?
No, the prizes you could win with loose scratch-off games should be there.
That's actually incredible. One second.
You're late today around here. You can take your life and you can have a nice day. Nothing surprises me.
Jerry, that's what the movie's called. Jerry. Jerry follows 2 hiking companions who both go by the name Jerry.
Purpose built for how you trade. Executing strategies with tools designed to make trading more intuitive.
The plot shares some commonalities with the events surrounding the death of David Kaufman, who was killed after he and a friend became lost in Rattlesnake Canyon in New Mexico.
It's always something.
Now, who the hell are these guys? I heard those other defenses in town. Tell those guys we'd like to meet them.
I genuinely love the bar. I would like to meet you all.
Right. Snoop, Sammy, Trey. What are you guys drinking? Gin. Still gin.
Still in for everybody. For the good life. Don't kill anybody.
Yeah, that was a crazy movie. All right, quick commercial break, and we're back at it. 5th inning. See if someone can score.
Slot. They've done it slot and look how beautiful that is. I bet you that's all from I used to be water in there, I bet.
Hit over towards center right, and Acuna out again. Fly out.
Kelly's retired 6 in a row. He's been on a roll. Not just 1 in 5 innings against the Phillies.
Jeff McNeil, 0 for 1, struck out earlier. 1 home run on the season.
Friday. Last 4 starts, 2.45 ERA. The hamstring thing is not a new thing for Kelly, and they've tried to figure out why it keeps happening.
Strike.
Count. He has come out of 7
Count 0-1.
starts with the Diamondbacks because of those hamstring cramps. And they've hydrated and they've done eye tests.
I just wonder if it's something neural.
Neal.
Foul.
Foul.
Right field corner there. 0-2 count for McNeil.
And I just sit a certain way, I stand up too long, I'll get a cramp in my right hamstring.
But he's 36 and you're 71.
You had to bring it up.
Look how well preserved you are.
McNeil, foul. Third base side.
And that will go out and play as well. McNeil took a call third strike his first time up. Trying to snap an 0 for 11 stretch. This on the field. That's been retrieved. Love the Cowboy hats.
All right, here's the 0-2 for Jeff, the Flying Squirrel McNeil. Yeah, I saw that movie. I saw that movie, B. Counts 1 and 2.
Good down breaking ball. And he's throwing it in the dirt on purpose. And it's very clever.
Kelly went to school.
Foul. Keep it count 1 and 2.
Tampa Bay in the 8th round in 2010. Spent 5 years in the Tampa Bay organization. Never got a sniff of the major leagues. So he went to Korea, played for the SK Wyverns for 4 years, and finally made his big league debut with the Diamondbacks as a 30-year-old.
Yes.
And he's now in his 7th season with Arizona.
And he won 13 13 games in his rookie year.
And he strikes out.
Struck him out. Bye, McNeil. 2 outs. Change up got him.
So both pitchers are getting on a roll after surviving early crises.
So there it is, the old circle change. See where it starts at the knees. He just got filled by the off speed.
7 straight now retired by Kelly. Here's Tyrone Taylor. Rounded out his first time up. That's only 4 hits last night.
Paul Taylor counts 1-0. Taylor 0 for 1, grounded out in the third, 1 home run on the season.
He's had a terrific road trip. He's got 6 for 12 so far on this trip. So heading home after the game today. They take tomorrow off, and then they welcome in the Cubs on Friday night. 3 with the Cubs, 3 with the Pirates.
Counts 2-0.
On the homestand that begins Friday. Taylor bounces 1 to third. Nice.
Bounce to the third, to first, he's out. Guess we're not going to do anything there, boys. Going to bottom of the 5th, commercial break.
Why do we yard? Why don't we take our days off? Instead, we spend our time deep in the weeds. We hate weeds. We want edges that are straighter and boxwoods that are boxier. And we only use professional grade Echo Power. To those who say it's not worth the effort, we say that's no crabgrass. We are yarders.
FanDuel held a shooting contest to promote its new MySpend tool. MySpend makes it easy to view your deposit and bet history all in one place. Because betting without knowing how much you're spending is like shooting in the dark. See the whole picture. Make FanDuel's MySpend tool part of your system and stop shooting in the dark.
Right now, spring deals are under $20 at the Home Depot. So no matter what you're working on, you can save big on all your spring projects. Now through May 7th, shop spring deals under $20 at the Home Depot.
Dunkin's $6 meal deal is back. You get a medium iced or hot coffee, bacon, egg, and cheese, and 6 toasty hash browns. It's the biggest deal on breakfast. Dunkin's $6 meal deal.
Preparation is everything, on the court and off. The right team can help you get ready and stay ready. Learn more at massmutual.com/stay ready.
The road ahead, you're ready at home for the Mets is 8:80 a.m. and streaming on the free Odyssey app. Mets and Cubs, both teams in first place. Cubs 22-15, Mets 23-14. Cubs are getting a lot of contributions from a lot of places.
Yeah, old boy is a crazy movie.
Great series starting Friday night at Citi Field. Andy Thomas leads off the fifth.
I gotta ask Keith Brad.
Ball counts 1-0.
How to stream that 880 radio? I can't think of I don't know how to do that.
Well, you gotta get the Odyssey.
Strike counts 1-1.
You stream it through your phone.
And you just go to your app store, you can get the okay, that's through the Thanksgiving.
I mean, you can stream SMY too.
Or the car, you don't want to be watching.
That's a ball. Counts 2-1.
That's the good turn to radio. Correct. So we have Keith and Dash. Thomas hit the double left center that resulted in a play at the plate in the third inning of the second inning.
Third, 3-1 count.
It's 3-1.
Missed with the cutter. Sanger's really off target today.
Cubs and all the contributions they get. They dropped Dansby Swanson to the bottom of the batting order. He's been in the 7th and 8th, and since they did that, 8 games is in 467 with 3 home runs.
Hit
On the ground, right at Lindor.
to Lindor. Alonso out, 1 down.
So that's 6 in a row retired by second.
Mets have got to get on the board next inning.
You know, Gary, you talk about the Dansby Swanson move to the Cubs. The bottom third of the Cubs order.
What time is the Friday game? Like 7?
21 home runs, 69 RBIs. The bottom third of that Cubs order is basically first
7-10.
Major League Baseball in every single category. Pete Armstrong has been batting
Excuse me.
7th most of the year, so a big part of that. But Dansby Swanson now.
Pop up fouling back to Tawa. That was the fastball. Counts on 1. Tawa struck out in the second. He has 5 home runs on the season.
It'd be interesting to ask when the Cubs get to town about Kelly, because he spent 5 years here in Arizona. He's bounced around since then. That's live to right field off the bat.
Hit over towards right field. Juan Soto with the out. So Juan Soto
How does a guy
did something today. He got that out. 2 outs.
OPS all of a sudden get like Pete Alonso for the first quarter of the season?
Or is it
Next man up.
going to be 1 year where everything clicks? I could never understand that.
Who's that, Herrera?
About one of the games earlier here. A lifetime 230 hitter or 240 hitter.
He was walked earlier. Ball in the dirt. Counts 1-0.
And that's a 300 year. That's over 162 games of starters. I never figured that out.
Jose Guerrero walked his first time up. Any skies
Pop up, center field.
easy for Taylor.
Taylor with the 3rd out of the 5th. All right.
He's retired.
Guys, we're going to the 6th inning just like that. Scoreless in AZ.
2-5 in the desert.
I trusted you. I trusted you. I trusted you. I trusted you.
Graduates, today you enter the real world, ready for whatever lies ahead, except for the following, which you're likely to find exceedingly difficult. Going to a 9-to-5 job, doing your taxes, putting on a duvet cover, taking off a duvet cover, realizing you're never going to go to the gym. This guy knows what I'm talking about. In summary, life is hard, but saving money by bundling your home and auto with Progressive is easy. Deciding what's for dinner every night for the rest of your life.
With new mixing bowl mashup plus fan favorite s'mores, the new DQ Summer Blizzard menu calls for a
Trade proposal.
Try the new DQ Summer Blizzard menu because nothing says summer like baseball and Blizzard treats.
You could buy on your own. You could get a lender, get showings, get their own paperwork, get an inspector, get into negotiations, get a stress rash, and finally get ready to close. Or you could get an agent who's a realtor with the expertise and ethical training to make home happy.
Style her with love. Shop the Mother's Day sale. Only at K.
It's a call to the bullpen as Connor brings
Top of the 6th inning. Scoreless in Phoenix. Or wherever Arizona they are.
Big league debut of pitching prospect Blake Tidwell. Latest episode of
Where are these
Five,
motherfuckers,
presented by
man?
Tri-State Cadillac. Subscribe and listen wherever you get your podcasts. Hot dog on the head, I believe, helps sell more hot dogs.
You think? Oh, good Lord.
I want to wear that if you're trying to sell anything. Wow. 3rd time around the batting order for Merrill Kelly.
Yeah, it's in Phoenix. Downtown Phoenix.
Cutter for a
Counts 0-1.
Lindor was the last base runner for the Mets, a double to right center in the 3rd. He was left stranded.
That's Lindor up at bat. He's 1 for 2. Fouling
Fastball is nothing to 2.
towards the 3rd base side. Counts 0-2.
Against Kelly, gave up a leadoff double to Nemo in the 2nd.
Had a double in the 3rd. 7 home runs in the season for Francisco Lindor. Let's see if he can do anything here.
Senga's been doing the same on the other side.
That's upstairs.
Sails high. Ball strike.
Ball and a strike. Breaking ball hit towards left field. Lindor out at left field.
1 out.
1 away.
That's 9 straight returned by Kelly. Career numbers for Kelly.
Kelly in 147 starts, 56 wins, 45 Ls.
386 is averages out at 7 innings. You give up 3
Juan Soto 0 for 2, line out, strikeout, 5 home runs on the season, $750 million.
This most of last year with a teres major strain in his shoulder, made 13 starts. He has been a very reliable piece for the Diamondbacks for more than half an
Ball.
Change-up.
Counts 0-1. Oh, excuse me, strike. What am I saying?
We mentioned Kelly's most troublesome inning has been the first. Once it gets past that, he's usually in pretty good shape. Second and third time through the order, he's been nails. He's down with that changeup. Straight changeup to Soto, who's lined out to center and struck out. Second time through the order, they hit 117 against Kelly. Third time through, just 208.
$750 million. Counts 1-1.
And Soto gets up one to deep center field. That goes Thomas to the warning track near the wall, and it's in.
Rampage time, folks. Finally, we're on the board. Sixth home run of the season for Juan Soto. It's rampage time, folks. Finally on the board. Juan Soto, thank you very much. 427 feet on that home run distance.
His sixth home run, and the
Good.
ran the lead.
Well, he knew he got it, and it sounded solid off the bat.
Yeah, too bad there was nobody else on base, David. But I'll take it. 1-0 Mets.
Sixth home run that Merrill Kelly's allowed this year in his 8 starts. That's just their third hit of the day.
Fastball, I believe.
Moto Alonso counts 1-0.
Wanted to come in, and they let out over the middle.
You got to get way up there and do that 25-foot yellow line. And Soto got it in the first row.
Alonso rips one to third. Fair ball. Alonso's fat ass is out at first. 2 outs.
Second time that Suarez has brought Alonso on a double. We'll see if the Mets challenge the call. But a fabulous play by Suarez for the second out. And the Mets will not challenge.
Alonso out. 2 outs.
Great play here by Suarez. Did a strong throw across. Check the umpire. What's he doing out there in right field? He has no view of this play. Oh, he got up here. What do you think? He's out. What a play.
Strike to Nimmo. Counts 0-1. Nimmo 1 for 2 on the day.
Says Rob Alonso this way even better than the first one.
That is just terrific. Both 2 nice plays, Rob and Pete.
Ball outside the Nimmo. Counts 1-1.
This is to Nimmo, and it's 1-1. Brandon had a double left center in the second inning. So the Mets have 3 hits in this game.
Nimmo 1 for 2. Had a double in the second. 7 home runs on the season for him.
2 of the last 3 games.
Swing and a miss. Counts 1-2. So right now, Brendan Nimmo has more home runs than Juan Soto.
Ball's in the glove, clearly. So, half step here.
Valentine for his base umpire got it right.
Out by a heartbeat.
Yeah, Daniel Smith. It's going to be a good game. I'll be at the game on Saturday. 1-2 count for Nimmo.
Get close to the bat.
Ball outside. Counts 2-2 for Nimmo.
Dreams of the outfield grass. Ball's hit. Move into towards, on the dirt. Move into the dirt.
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the stream if you want to, guys. Sloppy hit towards first. Out at first is Nimmo, just like that. We're going to bottom of the 6th. 1-0 Mets.
Second, 1-0 lead in the 6th.
Ah, shit. I got a headache. Interesting, Daniel. Giants are good. Cubs are good. Shut up on IR. There are a lot of bad MLB teams this year, though. Let's pull that up. Let's look at MLB standings, shall we? Because there's one division that's stacked. Yankees are 500. Everybody in their division is dog shit, as far as I'm concerned. Sorry, Boston. Go to the American League Central. You got the Tigers and Guardians. Royals are okay. Twins, White Sox, horrible. American League West, you got the Mariners and the A's, they don't really impress me that much. They're above 500, but Astros 500, Rangers 500 barely, Angels, who cares? Go to the NL. It's really the Mets and Phillies right now. Sorry, Braves fans, you're below 500. Nationals are below 500, and Marlins are dog shit. Cubs division, you got the Cubs. Cardinals and Brewers are barely 500. We really should have beaten the Cardinals and swept them, but we shit the bed. Nothing else to report there. And then you go to the NL West. This is pretty decent. So you got the Dodgers at 24-12. You got the Padres 23-12. You got the Giants at 23-14, and the Diamondbacks are barely 500. What just happened? They got a hit, and they couldn't get the out at first, and Alonso's mad. What just happened?
It hit the first base bag.
It hit the first base bag and bounced away.
And Carroll has an infield hit. Pull it off. Watch Pete right to your screen.
Are you serious?
Really a nice play.
And
You got it covered.
Alonso covered his area, but Senga didn't cover first base. Why is Senga just standing there like that? Oh, my God. Alonso did his job there, reached over, smothered it with the glove, and then when he went to play first, Senga was still on the mound. Are you serious?
He takes a high four.
What's up, Morales? What was that? Come on, Senga. Perdomo, ball, counts 1-0. Perdomo 0 for 2, fly out, fielder's choice, or foul out, fielder's choice, whatever. I don't know what Senga was doing there. That was so rookie.
This is high with the fastball. It's 2-0. One more look at Pete's.
And then look at Alonso's face. So Alonso, bang, grabs it. He's going to get up. He's going to look to throw it to first, and there's nobody there, and he's like this.
All of a sudden, it hits the bag and changes trajectory.
Counts 2-1 for Perdomo.
If you don't, it's just purely reaction. That ball hit the bag, it's going to come up funky.
Damn.
It's a split-second decision. It's pure reaction.
That's down. Oh, they say it's a strike. All right, whatever. Counts 2-2. I'll take it.
Watch it hit the bag, and boy, fortunate that it didn't really affect that much the bounce. It could have gone up in the air.
Yeah, I feel bad for Alonso there. He made one hell of a play. Senga had to cover that first base, man. He didn't. 2-2 count. Foul, third base side, keep it at 2-2.
Played umpires called a good game. Ryan Blake, he has been consistent. But this is the first pitcher's umpire I've seen. Borderline strikes are going to the pitcher.
How much do MLB umpires make a game?
Senga struck out 3 today.
That's in a dirt, full count.
Ball, good stop by Torrens. 3-2.
Nice block. Didn't have to move. Split the plate with that pitch.
3-2. Carroll at first, nobody out. He's running. Perdomo skies one to center.
Center field.
Carroll rounds
Out.
second, goes back to first as Taylor makes the catch. And I'm pretty sure he retouched second base on the way back.
He did.
One out, one on.
Look at Senga's always got that head. It's just an odd. It looks like he's looking into the on-deck circle. Space line.
Well, trusted ball there. Just Bacon Smith has walked and grounded into a double play.
Strike
And he takes
to Smith. Counts 0-1.
strike. Smith is 0 for 5 in this series after a red hot start to his season.
Ball. Count 21.
Down, ball and strike. Senga's longest outing this year is 7 innings. His highest pitch count has been 96 pitches, working with 1 out here in the 6th. Slide with it, misses high, 2 balls and a strike.
Pavin Smith. 2-1 count. He's 0 for 1. He was walked earlier. 4 home runs on the season, 9 RBIs on the season.
Try to steal in the first inning.
2-1 count.
Cost him a jump.
Yeah, I know, Morales.
That swings and misses a fastball. And it's
Fastball, strike, swing and a miss. Counts 2-2.
He's fidgety, to say the least.
He does that every time, so it makes you wonder what the goal is. Does he feel like it gets him a better start?
Gets him on his toes.
Strike, goodbye. 2 outs.
6-mile-an-hour fastball, and Senga's got his 4th strikeout.
4th K of the day for Ghost. That was pretty good, David. That was pretty good. Naylor, the DH, 0 for 2, ground out, fly out, 4 home runs on the season, 23 RBIs. If we could get a quick out here, we could probably give Senga a batter or 2 in the 7th. Ball on the outside, fastball miss, counts 1-0.
The only base runner has been Carroll. He reached because Senga failed to cover first base. Writes this inning should be over. Deller takes a front ball that was outside 2-0. Deller's grounded out and flies
Counts
out
2-0.
An RBI in the first game of the series, 2 more last night. It's a big power threat. 31 home runs for the Guardians last year. Only 4 so far this year in Arizona, although he's hit for a much higher average. One of the top 10 in the National League in batting.
Hilarious. Morales, hilarious.
He made a couple blunders in both games. A base running blunder late and then fielding a blunder last night in the 8th inning.
And they were both inexcusable.
Yes.
Counts 2-0. Here we go.
In the first
Ball on the outside. Seriously? We got somebody warming up in our bullpen or what? Counts 3-0. Because Sanga's almost got 90 pitches.
Could have let Nimmo's ground ball go foul rather than make it easy play for the second out of the ninth. It could have cost him.
Strike.
Strike. And it's 3-1.
Counts 3-1.
It's a very dangerous hitter. Senga's developed that little sinker. He never threw that before this year. But every once in a while, to get a strike. Off the fists, a little jab shot.
Oh, good out there, Beatty. All right. We're going to the 7th. 1-0 Mets. Hilarious, David.
Keeps it 1-0 Mets.
Let's see if you guys know this song. I'll be impressed if one of you know this song. Where it's from. Let's see if you guys know where this song is from. You ready? You know where that's from? What's that from? What show is that from? Did you guys all hear it? Nickerling. Dumbo? No, it's not from Dumbo. Tip My Ride? No. Those two guesses are not even close. So that is the Bulk and Skull theme from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Whenever Bulk and Skull had their scenes, that theme would play. Remember Bulk and Skull from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers?
Presented by HSS. 7th inning, 1-0 New York. Kodai Senga, 89 pitches through 6. See if he's done for the day.
Terens leads off, takes a ball, counts 1-0.
He's not gone beyond 6 innings this year. Let's not do that today.
Hey, don't talk about Power Rangers like that. My favorite show growing up. It's on Netflix, by the way. I watch it all the time. Counts 1-1.
So you get the high five. That would seem to indicate that he might be finished.
Hit for Terens over towards center field. It drops. That should be a double. Terens, go! Leadoff double. All right, we're in scoring position again, Mets fans. Pink Ranger, my forever crush. Yeah, but she looks old as shit now. I mean, she still looks good. She's like 54. But it's just not the same, man. It's not the same.
He can drive the ball. That's the deepest part of the park, and he beat Thomas. Playing a little too shallow against Terens.
So the Mets looking to add to their 1-0 lead with the leadoff man on it.
Amy Jo Johnson, yeah, she's like 54 now. Didn't we all, Morales? Didn't we all? I can't believe the guy who played the Green Ranger, Jason David Frank, clocked out early. That's crazy that he did that. I had no idea that he was someone that suffered from those things. Counts 0-1 for Beatty. Beatty 0-2 on the day. Sloppy hit, and he'll be out at first. But move Terens to the third, so a productive out. Yeah, he did what he did. He's no longer with us, Jason David Frank, the original Green Power Ranger. Sad. The Yellow Ranger passed away in a car accident, I think, like 2002. And the Pink Ranger said that she doesn't really ever want to come back and do Rangers again. So they had that Netflix special that came out like a year or two ago. She wasn't in it, and the Red Ranger got in trouble for scamming PPP loans or some shit. So he's in trouble with the government. Counts 0-1 for Acuna. Acuna lines one. That should bring a runner home. Here we go. Terens will score 2-0 Mets. RBI single for Acuna. He's on first with 1 out.
Terens and Acuna each making their first start in the series combined to give the Mets.
Don't talk about Marte like that, Morales. That's my guy. Don't talk about my guy like that, my guy.
Look at that, nice and level on a high breaking ball, hanging. Look at the expression on Kelly's face. He knew he made a boo-boo.
Killing some time on the mound. Jalen Beeks, the left-hander, is up in the bullpen.
Jalen Beeks, left-handed pitcher, warming up in the bullpen of Arizona. My guy.
So we'll see if Torrey
He gave us a spark, my guy. Yo, Marte gotta go. Sorry. Hey, my guy. My guy. Don't talk about Marte like that, my guy. Anytime someone talks about Marte in my chat, I get mad and I go, hey, my guy. Don't talk about my guy like that. That's Marte. All right? Some of us are 36 years old here, all right? We need to root for the old guy. My guy.
What was his ER rate of 1.16? So Kelly stays in the face. McNeil, I throw to first, and Acuna back. We saw that 8 steals and 9 tries. Got to watch out with Kelly. He's got a good pickoff move. 2 pickoffs this year, 13 in his career.
McNeil, 1 on, 1 out. McNeil 0 for 2 on the day. McNeil pops one up, fouls it back, counts 0 and uno. My guy.
I reached for it. Patrick correctly reached for it. It was nowhere near.
You ever see that video of Paulie D from Jersey Shore getting mad at that dude in the club? And he's like, "You don't want this, my guy. You don't want this, my guy. My guy, you don't want this." Throw to first, not in time for the pickoff.
Second throw over. So we'll see whether Acuna takes a little larger lead here. For a third time, either have to get an out or it's a ball. He takes a larger lead. He's running.
Acuna's going to second. Safe. Stolen second. 1-1 count for McNeil. Acuna stole second. Nice.
Base stealer.
Don't forget to like the stream, subscribe to the channel if you want to.
You don't throw him out. He is so quick, so explosive. His first 2 steps.
That's where the new rules also come into play. If you're a good base runner, you have to know after 2 throws, so you can take a little.
McNeil foul, first base side, counts 1 and 2.
With water red flag, it looks like everybody's okay. Ball's so rarely go in the dugout anymore. When Keith was playing, there were no fences in the front of the dugout.
You had to pay attention.
Everybody had to be alert. 1-2 to McNeil.
That's down.
Is on that change up, and it's 2-2.
Counts 2 and 2.
How do you do that?
And right for the skipper.
Oh, that would have. Oh, let me tell you, Mendy was net. He
hit the railing right in front of Mendy.
Mendy was in the crosshairs.
Hit, foul.
Giants beat the
2-2 count for McNeil. Kelly has almost 100 pitches. Acuna 9 steals out of 10 attempts. That gives him a 90% steal rate. Or 90% success rate on a steal.
Ray is now 5-0 with a 2.84 ERA.
Keep it at 2-2.
Giants are 10 games over 500.
Yes, they are. They go into today's action a game and a half.
This will be pitch 97 from Kelly.
And a game behind second place.
Wasoto shot to the left or the right. I was like center field. Like right center, the home run? It was like more to the right side, right, guys? The Soto home run? Right center? I don't know. Full count for McNeil, Tyrone Taylor on deck for the Mets.
Acuna at second, 1 out. Kelly being pushed. This high pitch count for the year at 97.
McNeil rips one over. That should bring the runner home. Acuna's going to go home and trot there and score there. Oh, my God. McNeil's going to third. He's got to hurry up, and he's good because it was a wide throw. A triple for McNeil. RBI triple to be exact. 3-0 Mets.
That should be all from Kelly right here, but they just picked this one off the ground. Jeff, low ball hitter, change up. Hey, that's in a good spot. That's down and away, and you tip your hat to the hitter. That's good hitting by Jeff.
Mets had only 15 triples all of last season. This year's been an entirely different story. That's their 10th triple already in less than a quarter of a year, and McNeil's second. So
and call to the bullpen, my guy. 3-0 Mets, top of the 7th, 1 out. McNeil on third. Kelly's out. New pitcher, left-handed pitcher coming in for AZ. Commercial break in the meantime. All right. Top of the 7th still. 1 on, 1 out for the Mets. New pitcher in for the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Left-hander Jalen Beeks on the
Beeks, left-hander. Left-hander. Throws a strike. Counts on 1. Change-up. Taylor 0 for 2 on the day. A pinch runner for McNeil. Ozokar.
For the second time in the inning. Cunha drove in a run with a base hit against the Toronto infield.
Who's my favorite, Kelly?
Taylor. Change up and it's 0-2.
Beeks again touched that arm. Throwing on.
The only one off the top of my head is Jim Kelly, and he's my favorite because he took on cancer and he beat it. Knock on wood. Jim Kelly. That's going to bounce in the dirt. Counts 1 and 2.
Good block by Herrera, 1 and 2.
Here you go, right now.
Fuck, Saved by the Bell.
It's got the claw.
Get smart.
Who is the one that was in Showgirls and she's completely naked in Showgirls? Like you see her kuka and everything. Taylor pokes one. He poked one and hold the runner at third, out at first. 2 outs. Damn it. Ozakar's got to stay on third.
Not running on contact. Stays put with 2 out for Lindor.
You missed a whole bunch, man. It's 3-0 Mets, Joseph.
6 in the 3rd.
Lindor time. Career versus Beeks. He's 4 for 7 with a home run and 3 RBIs.
Walk, 6 strikeouts, a home run. Lindor had a double in 3 trips, batting left-handed, now batting right-handed for the first time today. He takes fastball for a strike for Beeks. Beeks pitching for his 5th different major league team.
Lindor takes a strikeout to 1. He's 1 for 3 on the day. He's going to burn a timeout. He needs a second to think. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Soto in the 6th, RBIs.
Juan Soto on deck. Maybe he could strike again. Mr. 700 mil.
Season series with the Diamondbacks along the last 10 days.
Pinky up.
And Lindor flies one out to right.
And he's out at right field. All right, we're going to 7th inning stretch time. 3-0 Metropolitans. Ole, 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 ole. Ole, ole.
Friday at 6:30 only at SN Live. Download the MLB app today, the new streaming home for SN Mets games. Honda Sports Night on SN Live.
Hello, welcome to Honda Sports Night.
Up to the minute news.
Anybody watching wrestling lately?
All your New York teams.
Anybody watching WWE?
All night, every night, starting at
Monday Night Raw?
on SN Live.
Friday Night SmackDown?
Now, who the hell are these guys? I heard those are the gangsters in town. Tell those guys we'd like to meet them.
I have a couple gentlemen over at the bar. I would like to meet you all.
Right. Snoop, Sammy, Trey. What are you guys drinking? Gin.
That's cool. That's an AI.
Still gin for everybody.
Frank Sinatra and Sammy Davis with Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre. That's pretty cool. The gin commercial, though. I don't drink gin. Sipping on gin and juice. In my mind. Haven't watched since Mania got out of the loop. I see. How about... What the fuck was that movie quote? I came to chew... I can't... What the fuck? I came to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of gum. I think that's how it went. I came to chew gum and kick ass, and I'm all out of gum. I fucking can't think of that quote from that movie. Damn it. Damn it. 7th inning stretch time. Who's tomorrow? Friday. Italian versus Holmes.
He's 4-0, 1.96 career against New York.
Backlash is Sunday night. You are correct, Joseph. Max Kranick on the mound this season. 21.1 innings pitched, 2.95 ERA, 10 scoreless outings, and 14 appearances. Kranick, don't panic. Fuck, he gives up a hit over towards right field. Soto with the out. He lost his cap, but he caught the ball. One out, one out, one out, one out.
Almost dropped.
Yes, it's from They Live. I'm here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum. Yeah, that's the one. That was Roddy Piper, right? Great movie.
See that top spin. Soto had it all the way. Gurriel struck out and grounded out. He takes a strike.
Gurriel, strike. Counts on 1. He's 0 for 2.
Over 6 innings. No runs, 2 hits, 5 walks, 4 strikeouts, a wild pitch. Finishes through 7 starts with a 1.16 ERA.
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss and a high slider.
Slider up high. Counts 0 2. Gurriel uses his timeout. He's got 6 home runs on the season today. He's got himself a strikeout and a ground out. Please like the stream, guys, and subscribe to my channel when you get the chance. Here's the 0-2.
Run in his last outing against the Cardinals.
Foul.
He has been solid, giving the Mets multiple innings most of the time. Stuff's been good. The demeanor's been good. Early on, thrust into high leverage spots and thrived. Breaking ball pulled foul down the left field side.
Foul. Keep it 0-2.
Happy Met fan.
I knew there had to be a daughter or a son down there.
Hit.
Dancing with.
Right field, Soto.
Right, another chance for Soto.
Out. 2 outs.
Move, 2 out.
2 down.
So Crash retired his first 2.
So besides that home run, Juan Soto getting a couple of good late outs here.
The last 14 Diamondbacks who have been retired. The only batter reaching that.
Thomas, 1 for 2, had a double in the second.
Infield hit when
Nothing else to really report.
First base. Sonic Thomas. That's made the play of the game in the second inning. Thomas doubled to left center.
Looked like a fastball. Counts 0-1.
The Mets ran a perfect relay. Taylor to Lindor to Torrens, and Suarez was a dead duck at the plate.
Ball upstairs.
98. Yeah, he's right. He's throwing hard.
Counts 1-1. That was a 98-mile-per-hour fastball.
He used only one relief pitcher of the game last night. Was able to win 2 innings to give everybody else a little bit of respite.
Hit. And runner on first.
So Alec Thomas is born with a 2-out single, just the 3rd Diamondbacks hit, and Thomas has 2 of the 3.
Thomas likes that ball middle in. That pitch him away. Let's go for big leg kick.
Whatever happened to Jolie Rodriguez? Where's he now? Here's Tawa, 0 for 2 on the day.
Tawa flies one foul.
Foul. First base side counts 0-1. Tawa struck out and lined out. He's got 5 home runs on the season, 11 RBIs on the season.
Before Marte came back. Marte started the first 2 games of the series. He went right at the plate. Went 1 for 8, got today off. Tawa pops this one up.
Pop up. Alonso cannot get to it.
That'll be beyond his reach.
In the stands. Counts 0-2.
Coming up tonight, 11 o'clock, it's on the Sports Night. Knicks and Celtics play game 2 tonight. And Ian Begley will be live in Boston. All the doings there. On the Sports Night tonight at 11.
Yeah, the Dallas Cowboys picked up George Pickens from the Steelers.
On the Sports Night on before midnight.
I believe that's what they were saying. That the Giants' division rival did this. Great, cool. Who cares? It's baseball season.
We'll say Herrera would be next.
Ball outside counts 1-2. Slider missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit, poked it. Ah, fuck. Tying run's gonna come up to bat now. Runners on first and third with 2 outs. Tying run at bat. Come on, Kranick. Don't choke, bro.
Cutter that didn't really break.
And now Ketel Marte is going to pinch hit for Jose Herrera.
Ketel Marte pinch hitting for Herrera.
So Marte, who had a rough first 2 games of the series, will get the pinch hitting assignment here. Guy with 36 home runs.
Hefner to the mound.
No home runs and 1 RBI through his first 41 at-bats this season. Missed nearly a month with a hamstring injury. Barely Hefner out to talk to Kranick before he faces Marte.
0 for 5 last night, and he did not look good at the plate. And
Everybody on the mound.
he chased a lot of cutters and hard sliders, back foot, out of the strike zone, down and in, back foot. See if Kranick attacks him.
Ketel Marte, PH, 306 average in 11 games. No homers, 1 RBI, 821 OPS.
So after the Diamondbacks had just 2 hits over 6 innings against Senga, they have back-to-back 2-out hits here in the 7th.
Ketel Marte in 150 games. 276 average, 25 homers, 82 RBIs, 844 OPS. Play the LeBron song for $100. I don't know what that is.
Marte takes the first curveball.
Marte curveball outside counts 1-0.
Thomas in third, Conway at first, and Marte
Hit over towards first. Alonso with the out.
has a side retired. Kranick works around a couple of hits on the 7th, gets Marte to ground out.
Is it something graphic? Is that what you're trying? Are you trying to get me to play something graphic and then YouTube kicks me off? David, go listen to the LeBron song. Don't play it. He said don't play it. David, you heard it? Oh, anything with LeBron should be played. Listen, man, don't talk about the Lakers, man, all right? LeBron's on the Lakers. Don't talk shit about my Lakers, all right, David? I root for your Knicks. There's like 100 different LeBron James songs. Every rapper has a song about LeBron James. There's like 100 different rap songs. Oh, let me see. Oh man. Anyways, I don't know what that song was. Counts 0-1 and Soto! Did he go Rampage time, folks. Home run Mets. Juan Soto again. Holy shit, 380 feet. Holy smokes, Juan Soto. Finally.
Any opposite field home run is impressive. Just perfect, didn't overswing. Wow. That's, what can you do? Well, you have the 2 against the Diamondbacks.
Alonso with an 0-1 count. He's 0 for 3 today. 2 ground outs and a line out.
But have been scuffling a little bit on this road trip.
Swing and a miss. That was a fastball from Beeks. Counts 0-2.
And now he has a 2 home run game. 1 to center and 1 to left.
One more time. Hanging. Flat slider. Front foot turns to get the rotation.
That's down. Counts 1 and 2.
He can hit. Forever dangerous. He's been struggling, and you can't take anything for granted.
His 25th career multiple home run game.
That's down again. Counts 2 and 2.
So takes one of the dirt. It's 2 and 2. Beats a very hard 0 for 3 today. Twice has been robbed of hits by Eugenio Suarez at third base. Just going to piece of that changeup to stay in the at bat.
I can't tell you, Gary, how many times when the new team would come in and they would go, okay, their best hitter.
2-2 count.
Let's just say it was very well. Oh, but he's been in a slump. He's been really struggling. He's vulnerable.
I am smart, David. Upstairs with the fastball. Full count for the polar bear. By the way, it's 4-0 Mets. If you just jumped in the stream. Thank Juan Soto.
Be the day. Big golf's one foul.
That's a foul.
I mean, that's taking the polar bear headgear an extra mile. And Pete takes strike.
What?
Oh,
Wow, they said he's out. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. This umpire's been pretty good. I don't know about that.
First time we've seen a pitcher's umpire in quite a while.
I don't know.
I thought it was low. It's, yeah, I
don't know.
But then what they say, if it's close enough to be called a strike, you can't take. But I thought that was a generous call.
Nemo up at bat. He's 1 for 3. Takes a strike. Fastball counts 0-1. He had a double in the second, and he has 7 home runs on the season.
Errol Kelly started for the Diamondbacks, went 6 in the third, charged with 3 runs, 6 hits.
Foul. Third base side counts 0-2.
Nobody up at the Mets bullpen, so would it be a Mets? Craddock's going to get a second inning. Jose Castillo, another left.
Castillo, left-handed pitcher, warming up in the D-backs bullpen.
Craddock for 15 pitches in the 7th. And Nimmo hits another ground ball on the right side. This one from Marte. And that's the second out. Let's see.
And he's out at first. Goodbye, Nimmo. 2 outs.
Gary?
All right, Gary, going to have plenty of Juan Soto discussion coming up on the postgame showtime. Yeah, we look at Kodai saying it was a
all right, next man up.
6 scores again for him. Yeah, we'll take that. We'll see you guys coming up in the league postgame on the way. Gary and King, back to you.
4-0 Mets, and call to the bullpen.
Like pitching James called to the bullpen, brought
all right.
by Nissan. That's with a
Castillo.
lead in the 8th. We'll be right back.
Huge news. You can get a...
I feel like this game was moving along relatively fast until we got to the 7th inning. Now, dude's going to keep going to the bullpen. Oh, we changed my pitcher at the end of the game. You're losing 4-0 in the 8th. I'll think about it, but probably not, David. But I'll think about it. All right. 2 outs. Castillo comes on to the mound for Arizona. Louise will lead off after that commercial break. Terrence, slider upstairs, counts 1-0. Castillo, 3-game, 6.00 ERA. That's what I was trying to say. Foul. Counts 1-1 for Torrens. He has a double in the 7th. He also has a run in this game, and he has 1 home run on the season.
2 home runs on the day for Soto. His second multiple home run game, both against the Diamondbacks. 25 multiple home run games.
That's low. Counts 2-1.
Friends.
That's upstairs. Counts 3-1.
Wait, it's 3-1. Brett Beatty would be next. And Torrens gets a breaking ball and foul.
Foul. Full count.
3-2. Francisco Alvarez taking the proceedings, getting the afternoon off. And Mr. Pietro is getting the afternoon off. And Torrens takes a low.
He walked him.
So Castillo comes in.
Torrens to first. So they call that pitch a ball to Torrens, but the one to Alonso, they said it was a strike.
Last inning when Jeff McNeil tripled. Watch him coming around second base.
When he loses stride right there, he jumps at the bag, and now watch his face, watch his expression. It's like
Oh no, Jeff McNeil got hurt.
When he came down to the bag like that.
That's why Ozokar came in for him.
Motion to the dugout, and then he came out for a pinch runner. So Ozokar replaced him.
Oh, nuts. So we got McNeil, Marte, and Winker all dealing with shit.
Beatty takes a slider for a strike, and it's 1-1. Red is 0 for 3.
Counts 1-1 for Beatty.
Back in the lineup since April 20.
Never good with injuries. Yeah, I know, Joseph. Beatty 0 for 3. 1 home run in the season, 4 RBIs, counts 1-1. Fastball for a strike, counts 1-2.
Last night it was Nibble dealing with a knee issue. Today, something with McNeil and his leg. We got Winker on the injured list with the oblique.
God, stop getting all these fucking injuries, Mats.
Already had 2 left-handed relievers go down for the season, and now it's the left-hand hitters getting hurt. What is it about you lefties? Well,
That's a ball, counts 2-2.
can't put me on the IL. I'm not new.
out of Cleveland.
Next pitch. That's down, full count.
I hit 100, a little over 100.
Full count for Brett Beatty. On deck, Acuna.
Get one home run off of guess who? Bill Stottlemyer's son.
Really?
Yes, in Toronto.
Todd.
Yes.
Torrens takes off 3-2 to Beatty.
Foul.
I've actually seen a picture of that. I've seen the empty stands in Toronto.
And I remember I faced Todd talking about it stuff very hard. That last at bat, I faced him in the 8th inning. He was a little short on his fastball, so when I ran into Mel, I didn't play 1 year there. I had the back surgery. Got Mel's when I saw him. So your son that lost a little bit that last inning.
Todd Leonard came to pitch here for the Diamondbacks.
Floppy hit to second, over to first. He's out. We're going to bottom of the 8th.
We go to the bottom of the 8th, 4-0 New York.
Experience baseball and lunches at City Field. VIP parking entrances, first-class amenities and premier sightings with great food, wine, and experience.
So do I, Joseph. This way, this will, bragging rights and no excuses.
Experience peace of mind for a lifetime with King Quality.
Tired of living in a space that doesn't inspire you? Dreaming of a kitchen or bathroom that finally feels like you, but think it's just out of reach? This Memorial Day, Kinko's Tile and Stone is making it easier than ever. Up to 40% off all stock tile and 10% off all stone fabrication, only for a limited time. But hey, maybe updating your home isn't a big deal for you. Maybe paying full price sounds just fine. Or maybe it's time to love your space again.
Welcome to Jake's 58 Casino Hotel, where excitement never stops. Unleash the fun with 2 floors of gaming action, featuring 1,000 cutting-edge video and electronic machines. Enjoy exceptional service at a prime location that places you right in the heart of Long Island's excitement. Stay and play in style with over 200 hotel rooms. Treat yourself to a full range of dining options, from fine fare to casual bites, at Jake's 58 Casino Hotel. Experience peace of mind for a lifetime with King Quality.
Notice it's a big post-game lunch.
We're having a good talk right now.
To the back of the game wasn't up there. He really stepped up and he was at his best in those moments.
Some of the scenes from around the neighborhood. This is in Scottsdale. Nice.
Gotta have water. Can't survive without it.
Hit. Oh, no.
Turns his back, looks up at the wall.
Home run. 4-1 Mets.
For his second home run of the series, his 11th of the year to break up the shutout. It's now 4-1 New York. Died a lot of that speed. Home runs with some second behind. Found Schwarber in the National League in home runs.
Fastball just over the line. 407 there. To get it that high, you gotta hit that around 425, 430. Third home run.
Well, it's not what we wanted there, obviously.
Second inning of relief. Now Geraldo Perdomo makes a curveball for a strike. So Carroll's been on base 4 times in this game. 2 walks, an infield hit, and now a home run.
Counts on 1 for Perdomo. He's 0 for 3 on the day. Pop up. Into the stands. Counts 0 and 2.
Expect a nice speed hitting, so does home run.
0-2 count, boys.
Line out in the first, up 200. So Kodai Senga, 6 scoreless innings today, lowered his ERA for the season to 1.16. There are only 4 bench starters in history who've had a lower ERA through their first 7 starts in a season.
0-2. Make it a 1-2.
The lowest was Johan Santana in 2009. It was a 0.78 for his first 7 starts. Jacob DeGrom in 2021, 0.80. Mike Viola in 1990, 0.87, and Nolan Ryan in 1971, 1.05. Senga was 5th on that list. And most notably, Senga has not allowed a home run now since his first start, 6th grade start for that one. And that's really been the calling card for this bench staff. That home run that Carroll just did against Kranich is only the 21st home run the Mets have allowed this year, by far the fewest in the majors.
2-2 count now. Dude's having a hard time finding the first out here, man. Hit, and Beatty dropped it. Here we go. Start warming up the bullpen, Carlos. Start warming up the bullpen. Kid's choking. Jeremy Hefner going to the phone to tell them to start warming somebody up. Brazoban.
Well, leaving spring training, you would never have thought Brazoban
warming up.
Brought into a high-pressure situation, but he has pitched wonderfully.
Swing and a miss. Counts 0-1.
Can't catch up with the slider, nothing at all.
Pavin Smith 0 for 2, walked in the first. 4 home runs on the season, 9 RBIs on the season. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Counts 0-2.
Diamondbacks have just 2 hits in 6 innings against Senga. They have 4 in an inning plus against Kranich.
It's the 4th start for Senga where he hasn't given up a run.
It's not even close. I don't want this kid on the mound much longer, guys. I don't like this kid out here in this moment.
He hit his 11th home run last year until August 11th. He's having a year much closer to his rookie season.
Sophomore jinx, nice comeback season thus far.
1-2 from Kranich.
Got him there. Struck him out. Slider. 1 out. 1 out. 1 on for the Diamondbacks.
Did not throw Smith a single fastball. That's going to be it. Carlos running out there.
Yeah, Carlos is going to the mound. We got a call to the bullpen.
So Kranich is out after an inning of the 3rd. Brazoban will come on to face Josh Naylor. We'll be right back to Phoenix.
People, they're good for squad goals and squad. People are good for these kinds of cheers and these kinds of cheers. People are good for you. Jim P. Best enjoyed together. When you switch to Fanatic Sportsbook, winning is different with Fan Cash. We're giving you up to 10% back in Fan Cash, win or lose on your bet. And you'll also earn Fan Cash every time you pick up gear from the Fanatics app. Plus, every Friday, we're giving away Fan Cash with our new game, Fan Cash Drop. It's time to get in on America's fastest growing sportsbook. Download the Fanatic Sportsbook app today.
Summer's here, and with the new Toyota, you can do all the things that make summer, summer. Take a Grand Highlander and go root for the home team. Send newlyweds off in a Camry. Congrats. Or catch some waves with a MAP4. Still got it.
Right now, leasing all-wheel drive 2025 RAV4 for just $319 a month. And see for yourself why it's the #1 selling vehicle in America.
Your summer starts here. At Limbo.
Toyota, let's go places.
We just can't show you enough cat time. Well, I mean, we go to all these other cities, we never show cacti. So no Phoenix yet, show as many cacti as possible.
And you can see right there, sprawling city of Phoenix. There's good talk there.
All right. Bottom of the eighth, 1 on, 1 out. Brazoban comes to the mound. Getting ready to throw a pitch.
Two perfect innings in the first game of this series. Comes in to face Josh Naylor.
Wow, pitch there.
Change up for ball 1.
Louise got on it, though. Ball. Counts 1-0. Brazoban, 21.2 innings pitched, 1.25 ERA, 13 scoreless outings in 16 appearances, 1 out of 2 saves.
Max Kranick worked an inning in the third, gave up 4 hits and a run so far. Perdomo at first with 1 out. Naylor's 0 for 3 today. Change up. This is up and away, and it's 2-0.
Ball upstairs, counts 2-0. Naylor's the DH, 0 for 3 today. Ground out, fly out, pop out. 4 home runs on the season, 23 RBIs on the season.
Well, there are 2 big power hitters right here.
Foul.
Fouls off the fastball, 2-1.
Counts 2-1.
Coming out party for Brazoban this year at age 35. He's always been hit or miss because of his control. He's found his gear. Pitched in the big leagues till he was 32. Right Naylor pops 1 foul back in that play. So missing with a couple of change-ups, came right after the 2 fastballs and gets back even in the count.
Foul, counts 2-2.
Naylor asks for time.
Naylor will ask for his timeout.
Naylor grounded into 2 double plays last night, 7th this year up among the league leaders. And he skies this one to left center field.
Scott, left center field. It's Scott up there.
Left.
Out.
Grabs it for the second out.
Thank you, Ozakar. 2 outs.
Naylor's got an uppercut swing, so it's hard to pitch above the belt. It's hard to square it up. You watch his reaction. Boy, I had a great cut. But when you got an uppercut swing and the ball's coming in on a horizontal to the ground in a straight line, it's hard to make the perfect contact.
So he did not nail it. Here's Suarez. Falls back a high fastball.
Foul. Counts 0-1 for Suarez.
Yes. That's been the key here for success.
Suarez 1 for 4 with a home run against Brazoban in his career.
Throwing it too much. Suarez is 0 for 2, lined out to right his last time up. He takes that change up.
Strike.
For a strike, and it's
Knee high changeup. Counts 0-2.
Suarez has a home run on his ledger against Brazoban in 4 career at-bats. Perdomo at first and 2 out. 0-2 coming. And we
Foul.
Foul.
Counts 0-2. Suarez going to burn a timeout.
Quite a serious finale in West Sacramento today. Top 2 teams in the AL West. Right now it's Mariners 6, A's 5 as they play in the 8th. It's back and forth. 0-2. Up and in.
Up and in. Over to first. Safe. Damn.
Safely as Perdomo declined to slide.
Counts 1-2.
He got back plenty of time. Nice left. That's an aggressive lead. I like that. You can get back.
Wearing the Columbia blue shoes.
For whatever reason.
Brazoban ahead on Suarez 1-2.
Swing and a miss. Got him.
Brazoban got him with a cutter.
Here and there, David. Slowly but surely.
In the 8th, after Carroll's home run gets the Diamondbacks on the board.
Yeah, same here, David. We're going to the ninth. We're going to the ninth. 4-1 Mets. Let's see if we can get that run back. Joseph, what's your football team again? I forgot. Fuck the Mud Dogs. I was more of a fan of Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison. I don't know how I feel about the sequel coming out of Happy Gilmore. Acuna leads off, top of the ninth.
Castillo at the top of the ninth.
He's trying to bunt. Strike, counts 0-1. I don't know why. Why is he trying to bunt? He was 1 for 3 today.
Castillo came on the 8th base, 2 batters, stays on.
Strike.
Gets a slider over for a strike. Castillo is a classic example of a guy who comes to a new organization and they tell him to throw his best pitch more. He's with the Padres for parts of
Interesting,
4
David.
years. And his best pitch was a slider, and he'd throw it.
That's a ball.
50% of the time.
Counts 1 and 2. Almost hit his foot.
73% of the time. So he's a great pitcher. Now as a hitter.
Did you see your boy Trump with his what was that? The Canadian Prime Minister, Canada's Prime Minister, or whatever it was yesterday, or the day before. Lined over towards first, and he's out.
I got the slider.
Okay.
Minded, but Smith was there to grab it for the first out of the night. Well, we got Rob here for getting 2 hits in the ball game. 1 for 4. But at bat in the 7th inning, Gary. He had not had the first 2 at bats weren't very good.
Next man up for the Mets. Ozakar, 5 for 17, no homers, 1 RBI, 5.88 OPS. Came in from McNeil. Looked like he tweaked his leg or something.
For the first time. Naming the pitch run for McNeil, stayed in the game and left.
Ball upstairs, counts 1-0.
To hurt his leg, legging out that triple in the 7th. Edwin Diaz,
My little brother's a Muppet. Edwin Diaz warming up in our bullpen.
This year, 8 for 8, including one of the opening game of this series.
Yeah, my little brother's a Muppet. Ball upstairs, counts 2-0.
Season round last year. And went through a trip to San Diego where he gave up a game-winning homer to Jackson.
You think so, David? I thought he was a little bit more right than the other guy. Ball way outside, counts 3-0.
Day game just like this after the Carroll grand slam the night before. Threw almost all fastballs, blew the Diamondbacks away, and then was nails coming down the stretch. 3-0 to Zokar with Taylor on deck.
Strike, fastball, counts 3-1.
Fastball from Castillo. Oh, it's 3-0. Right. There you go. Put those strike. Throw another slider now. I bet. Let's see. Yep.
Walked him. All right. 1 on, 1 out.
At their second walk of the game, both of the issue.
I see. I see, David. Taylor coming in. He's 0 for 3 today with 3 groundouts. Has 1 home run in the season and 6 RBIs.
Thomas and Moreno do up against
Come on, Taylor.
Rossbot came in and got 2 big outs. With a double men on.
That's a ball upstairs. Counts 1-0. Castillo is very off target right now. Catcher's going to go to the mound and talk to him. Try to calm him down. We have him on the ropes right now. He's just a little lost on the mound. One good hit here and we could crush this.
Dodgers lead the Marlins 1-0. It's Landon Knack pitching for the Dodgers. They just keep bringing guys up to the minor leagues. Knack was up with them last year, but he's just called up today to make that start. Freddie Freeman's driven to the game's only one after the Marlins beat the Dodgers last night with their 5th walk-off win of the year. They've only won 14 games. They have 5 walk-off wins.
I wouldn't have thought they'd have 14 wins by at this time.
Throw it to first, not in time.
Well, they're better than the Pirates, who got shut out today again. This time by Sonny Gray and the Cardinals.
Better than Colorado as well.
Strike, counts 1-1. Logan.
Strike to Teller. The Pirates have now lost 10 of their last 11, and they've scored 22 runs in those 11 games. I mean, it's great to have good young pitching, but you got to have some offense. There goes a Zokar, the throw to second, and Zokar gets.
Zokar just stole second base.
You call that a ball, I believe, right? That's a case where the catcher pops up and walks the umpire. I thought this was a strike. And I wasn't wrong. That had played. It was on the knees.
First on the base for a Zokar as a Met. He's in scoring position with 1 out. And Taylor yanks one foul, 2-2.
Counts 2-2 for Taylor.
Might have gotten him, but he catch the throw, but Marte couldn't quite get the hand. Lindor on deck, 2-2 to Taylor. And Taiwan watches that slider.
Ball, full count for Taylor.
Ryan Stanek up alongside Diaz, so the Mets score.
Stanek and Diaz warming up in our bullpen. I would not go to Stanek right now. That's good. I hope he's all right. Taylor foul left side into the stands.
Diamondbacks game with a Yankee. If you're a Yankee fan, this your neutral.
And the dirty walked him 2 on for the Mets with 1 out.
Walk 3 on. And after 2 men work for Lindor with a chance to hand to this 4-1 lead.
Pitching coach to the mound.
And the pitching coach, Brian Kaplan, will go out to the mound. Bearing out a path with this inning. We have some assistance to Castillo, who gave him a line drive out to Acuna. That was walking 89 hitters.
Well, this has been the problem. One of the problems for this Arizona team is the bullpen.
They've got key pieces hurt. AJ Puck is out. And Justin Martinez is out. And Kendall Graveman is out. So they've had to rely on a bunch of different parts. Despite an offense that's top 3 in the league, they've been leveling around 500 all season. So now Lindor, the second straight right-handed at bat, he flied out against Dylan Beeks in the 7th, 1 for 4 of the day. Zokar at second, Taylor at first, good speed on the bases. And the door rockets one down the left field line.
That'll drop for a base hit and an RBI towards left field.
He will score without a
Taylor's going to score too. All right. 2 RBI double. Or 2-run double. I don't know what the fuck it's called. Losing my mind. 6-1 Mets. You were close, David. You were close.
And Taylor's so fun to watch. Once he gets rolling, he can scoot.
Soto up at bat. And Lindor stole third. Strike to Soto, counts 0-1. Yeah, but now it's going to be Stanek on the mound.
Now the infield has to come in. With the Diamondbacks already down 6-1.
Soto swing and a miss, counts 0-2.
Fastball, it's 0-2.
Soto 2 for 2, 2 solo home runs, 1 in the 6th and then 1 in the 8th. 7 home runs on the season, 16 RBIs on the season for Mr. 700+ million.
He has one career 3 home run game.
Ball outside, counts 1 and 2.
3 home run game came from the Yankees last year against the White Sox in Chicago. We're at third with 1 out. And Soto taps one foul on the slide. Soto now with 7 home runs for the season.
Counts 1 and 2.
2 games against the Diamondbacks. This one was in a losing effort. Today he's on the front side.
Ball upstairs, counts 2 and 2.
2-2.
Mets have stolen 3 bases today, and all 3 of those stolen bases have scored.
Soto smacked it, fouled it.
That's the count.
As it is.
That's the number of home runs is it today. 2. It's a swing on a pitch away, and it's 3-2.
Check the swing. It went ball, full count for Soto. Good at bat here for Soto. Not going down without a fight.
Soto's already drawn 4 walks in this series.
I think he just used his timeout.
Can't find the plays. You know, the Mets have had a 3 home run game in Arizona. Mike Davis.
Oh, gosh.
Two from Castillo. And Soto drives this one out to
Left field, it's playable. Out, runner should go.
And he comes home to score.
And Lindor will score. All right, productive out. 7-1 Mets.
Thank you very much, Mr. Lindor. He set me up for an ES. You give him 5.
Yeah, I guess,
Stolen
David.
base, set up an easy RBI situation for Soto. Here's the 2 bombs. This one was the center field, folks. That's a bomb. And this was opposite field, always more impressive for me when someone displays power to the opposite field. Soto certainly has that. So I got
Strike to Alonso, counts 0-1. Alonso 0 for 4 in the day. Stanek is getting ready to finish up that warm-up because it's going to be him on the mound.
Alonso in his 2nd straight 0 for today. Not for lack of trying, though.
Ball upstairs to Alonso. Alonso, 2 groundouts, a lineout, and a strikeout. 9 home runs on the season for the Polar Bear.
Possibly better plays on in the 1st and again in the 6th.
Alonso foul.
Soto,
Counts 1 and 2.
3 RBI game. He had one against the Cardinals at Citi Field. 17 runs batted in for the year. Alonso leads the team with 34.
41 pitches from Castillo.
Swing and a miss. He's out. We're going to bottom of the 9th. 7-1 Mets.
The Mets tack on 3 at the top.
Let's do this.
3 outs to get, leading 7-1.
What time is it? Showtime! You know what's surprising?
Subway at 2 a.m.?
Oh, no. The prizes you get when you win scratch-off games and win your lottery.
That is surprising.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Bonkers.
Seriously, that is outrageous. Nothing surprises a New Yorker like new monthly scratch-off games from the New York Lottery. The prize is up to $10 million.
For centuries, women's health has been incomplete. Pieces missing. Studies left unfinished. Northwell is rewriting history by giving women the care they deserve. That's why more women choose us than any other health system in New York. Northwell. Raise health.
Are you ready for the ultimate entertainment experience? Spectrum is bringing together the streaming apps you love. Plus, live TV for sports, entertainment, and news. All in one place, across your devices. So no matter when or where you are, it's all here. Spectrum.
Well, we gave you the overhead view before the game of the grounds crew setting up the area around home plate, get batters boxes ready, foul lines, cleaning off the plate. What happens over the course of a game? Well, there you go. Stay ground. Disappear. I'd say the Lions are in better shape than they are in the ninth inning of baseball. Ryan Stanek comes in to try and get the final 3 outs. Stanek last pitched the second game of the doubleheader Sunday in St. Louis. Worked an inning, there was 1 hit. Ross Gurriel leads off the bottom of the ninth.
Can't say enough about Brazovan. Came in, got 2 outs in the 8th inning.
Tackler to the right side. Easy play for Acuna. 1 pitch, 1 out. 2 home runs today for Juan Soto, who will not turn 27 years old until after the season. The most multiple home run games before turning 27 belongs to Jimmy Fox, who had 26 multiple home run games before he turned 27 years old. Soto now is 25. Oh boy, so it's a good bet to break Double X's record before the end of the season. Thomas takes out next to Sarah Langs for that stat. Mel Ott, Eddie Matthews, and A-Rod also had 25 multiple home run games before turning 27. Thomas swings and misses a high fastball. Thomas has 2 of the...
Sorry, I missed an out, guys. Sorry. Putting the dishes in the dishwasher here, making sure the kitchen's clean. I missed an out. 1 out, and the count's 1-1 for Thomas. No stream tomorrow, but I'll be back streaming Friday night. That's a 1-2 to Thomas. 99-mile-per-hour fastball from Stanek. Looks pretty good right now. Let's hope he keeps it that way.
Last year, the Mets in August clinched the season series over the Diamondbacks, and that proved crucial. This year, they're only playing 6 games against Arizona, and with 2 more outs, they will split the season series.
Pop up.
Thomas pops one up. This one
Left field. Beatty. Along the line. Foul territory. Out. 2 outs. 1 more out and we'll get a dub. 1 more out and we get a dub. And then I'll see you guys Friday. Thank you, everybody that was here, that popped in. I really appreciate you joining me. Next man up. What do we got here?
A little bit of light on the field. 8.
Moreno, foul, 99-mile-per-hour fastball, counts 0-1. 233 average, no homers, 5 RBIs, 587 OPS, 2 for 11 against the Mets on the season. Nothing else to report. That's a strike slider from Stanek. Counts 0-2, just like that. Dude's going to burn his only timeout. Mets fans there are saying, let's go Mets. Looking like we're about to be in the win column, gentlemen, again. After yesterday's sloppy out. Let's do this, Stanek.
Up to the Moreno.
Hit.
Hits a second,
One hopper to Acuna to Alonso. Out at first. That's the ball game. Put it in the books. 7-1. New York Mets. They split against Arizona on the season, but they get the W. They bounce back from yesterday's fat out. Good win. Stanek should be able to get some of his confidence back, as David said. Enjoy the Knicks games tonight. Knicks should have a good one. No stream tomorrow. What's up, Brandon? Thanks for popping in. But I'll be back Friday night for Cubs at Mets. Friday night. That's my next live stream. So I will see you guys on the next one. Good solid win here. Let's go freaking Mets. Juan Soto getting his money's worth. Juan freaking Soto.